Dear student, I am Manohar Patil. Today we have to solve some MCQ on unit and dimensions. So let's we start. So unit and dimensions. So these are the MCQs. There are some MCQs asked into the NEET examination and state board examination. So let's we start. MCQ number first. In the SI system, the unit of temperature is very simple MCQ. We know that is Kelvin. Second MCQ. Which of the following is not equal to the watts? So joule per second, it is the unit of watts. Again, we know that the formula work done divided by time, that is power. So according to this, first unit is the unit of watts. Second, ampere volt. We know that power equal to volt into current. So therefore second also unit of watts. Third, it is also unit of watts. Ampere volt, it is not the units of watts. So therefore option number 4. Next MCQ. Joule second is the unit of energy, momentum, angular momentum and power. Which of the following answer is correct? That is, we know that joule second, it is the unit of Planck constant. What is the value of Planck constant? That is 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34 joule second. And as we know that Planck constant having the same dimension as that of angular momentum. So according to that, we can conclude that. So the answer of this MCQ is angular momentum. Next MCQ. Which among the following pairs has the same unit? So from here, so first option is not same unit because wavelength having unit is meter and Raybert constant having unit is 1 upon meter. So out of that we can observe that the option number C having the same units. Next MCQ. The dimension of surface tensions are surface tension. So formula of surface tension is equal to force per unit length. So according to that, so dimension of surface tension, so we know that the dimension of force m1 L1 T minus 2 and then dimension of length is that is L1. So L1 get cancelled, so we get m1 L0 T minus 2. So m1 L0 T minus 2. So now the option is C. Next MCQ. The dimension of impulse are equal to what? So as we know that impulse means that is force into time. What is the dimension for force? m1 L1 T minus 2 and then dimension for time that is T raised to 1. So minus 1 get cancelled, that is m1 L1 T minus 1, and as we know that the dimension of impulse is equal to linear momentum, it is denoted by letter P, equal to mass into velocity, dimension of mass m1, dimension of velocity L1 T minus 1, so now we get that is m1 L1 T minus 2, so the option number B. Next MCQ. Which of the following does not possesses the same dimension as that of pressure? So first of all, what is meant by pressure? So that is the normal force divided by area. So dimension of force, as we know that is m1 L1 T minus 2 on divided by dimension of area, that is L2. So 1 L get cancelled, so we get that is m1 L minus 1 T minus 2. And as we know that pressure, that is also the stress same, that is force per unit area. Bulk modulus means also that is stress same, then thrust and then energy density. Okay, thrust. Thrust means that is force having SI unit is Newton. So therefore we can conclude that pressure has same SI unit, that is stress, bulk modulus, energy, and not same, that is thrust. Next MCQ. What is the dimension formula for gravitational constant? Very simple, as we know that Coulomb's law. What is the Coulomb's law? Force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of their masses of two bodies and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. According to that, that is constant of proportionality. Now we here add that is Gm1 m2 divided by r square. From here we can calculate the formula of G, that is force into r square divided by m1 into m2. So what is the SI unit for G? That is Newton meter square divided by kg square. So from this formula we can calculate the dimension of gravitational constant. So that is the dimension of force is m1 L1 t minus 2, the dimension of meter, that is L square, and dimension of kg square, that is m square. So now from here 1 m get cancelled, remaining is m raised to minus 1, L1 and L2 it becomes, that is L3 and t raised to minus 2. So remember the dimensional formula for gravitational constant is m minus 1, L3 and t minus 2. So now the option is option number C. Next MCQ. Which one of the following has the same dimension? So first is torque and force, not the same dimension. Potential energy and force, not the same dimension. Next, torque and potential energy, that is the same dimension. Why? Because torque measure in Newton meter and potential energy measure in joule, and Newton meter means that is joule. So option number 3rd. Next MCQ. The force F on the sphere of radius A moving in a medium with velocity v is given by force equal to 6 pi n into AV. The dimensional formula of viscosity, coefficient of viscosity is given by. From this formula we can write the viscosity formula, that is F divided by 6 pi A into B. So now here this is the constant. So what is the SI unit? Force Newton, that is radius meter, and velocity meter per second. So from this we can calculate the dimensions m1 L1 t minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for force for the meter, that is L1, and for meter per second velocity, that is m0 L1 t minus 1. So according to that we can calculate. So what is the SI unit? So m raised to 1 L1, now 1 L get cancelled, so it becomes L raised to minus 1, and then t raised to minus 1 goes to numerator, it becomes plus, that is t raised to minus 1. This is the dimension formula m1 L minus 1 t minus 1. So option number D. Next, the dimensions formula for Planck constant and angular momentum is, as we know that the Planck constant having SI unit joule second, so therefore joule m1 L2 t minus 2, and the second, that is t raised to 1. So it becomes minus 1 get cancelled, so that is m1 L2 t minus 1. And as we know that the dimension of Planck constant and angular momentum is same, so therefore what is the same option? That is m1 L2 t minus 1. m1 L2 t minus 1, what is the same? m1 L2 t minus 1, m1 L2 t minus 1. The option number B is the correct answer. Next MCQ. The dimension of 1 by 2 epsilon naught E square. So epsilon naught is the permittivity of the space and E is the electric field. So therefore what is the dimension? Very simple. Remember, this is the formula of energy density. Energy density means, remember the formula for energy density. Energy density means that is energy per unit volume. So what is the SI unit? Joule per meter cube. So we have to solve the dimension. So joule means that is work done having SI unit m1 L2 t minus 2, and the volume, that is L cube. So L square get cancelled, it becomes m1 L minus 1 t minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula for energy density, m1 L minus 1 t minus 2. So that is option number B is the correct answer. Next, find the relative error. Remember relative error, maybe so always ask into the NEET, JEE and CET examination. So very most important question. So remember how to calculate this question. So we have to calculate the relative error in terms of Z. So that is delta Z divided by Z into 100% equal to, so A raised to 4. So that is 4 into delta A divided by A plus for B raised to 1/3. So the constant take at the multiplication, that is 1/3, delta B change in percentage in terms of B quantity, next C, so plus delta C by C, and next d raised to 3 by 2, so that is 3 by 2, the constant take at the multiplication, raised to power take at the multiplication, then delta d by d bracket complete into 100 percentage, and we know that the percentage values are given for ABC respectively. The percentage values are 4 percentage, 2 percentage, 3 percentage, and 1 percentage. Put the value. So what is the percentage value of A? That is 4 percentage. 4 into 4 plus 1/3. What is the percentage value for B? That is 2. And then what is the percentage value for C? That is 3. And what is the percentage value for D? That is 1. That is 3 by 2 into 1. So bracket complete, percentage. So after calculation, calculate. So what we get? 4 4s are, that is 16. Then 2 by 3. Then 3. Then 3 by 2. So after calculating, we get 19 plus 16, 3, 19, 2 by 3, that is 0.6, 6, 3 by 2, that is 1.5. So 19 and 1.5, that is 20.5, and plus 0.66, 0.66, so that is 611, so 21.5 percentage. So the option is, so now here the print mistake, so therefore remember 21.6 percentage. This is the final answer. So next MCQ, if the error in measuring diameter of the circle is 4 percentage, then error in measuring radius of the circle would be, so we know that what is the relationship between the radius and diameter. So as we know that radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. What is the change in diameter? How much? 4 percentage. So therefore delta R, we have to calculate the relative error, delta R by R, 100 percentage equal to, do not take the constant, only d, so that is delta d by d, 100 percentage. How much percentage change in diameter? That is 4 percentage. So therefore 4 percentage change in radius. So the option will be C. So now we go for the next example. The body travel uniformly distance, so distance is given and then time is given. We have to calculate the velocity. So what is the formula of velocity? So that is distance upon time, and then for changing delta v equal to delta x divided by delta t. So as we compare, so after comparing, this is the value of that is distance x, and this is the value of delta x, this is the value of that is the time t, and this is the value of delta t. So after putting, what we get? So distance equal to 13.8 divided by 4, and change in that is 0.2 divided by 0.3. So after calculation, what we get? So after calculating the first, that is 4 4s are 12, that is 4 point something, 4 3s are 12, that is 3 point something. We observe that all options are 3 points, so we have to just find out the next options. So that is 2 by 3 means 0.66, so 0.66 representing fourth, so that is the option is D. Next, cuboid of volume is given. So what is the volume of cuboid? So that is 2 3s are 6 L cube, and we have to calculate the relative percentage error. So how to calculate? That is delta V by V into 100 percentage equal to, taking the percentage, that is the L raised to 3, so 3 into delta L by L, 100 percentage, how much change in length? So that is 3 into, so length changes by 1 percentage, so therefore 1, that is runs are 3 percentage, so change in percentage of volume is 3 percentage. Next, the heat generated in a wire depends directly on the resistance, current and time. And as we know that what is the formula of heat? Heat equal to H equal to I square RT So we get the formula, and now there is a error in measurement of respectively resistance currents are given. So and we have to calculate, that is the maximum error in the measurement of heat. So again similar, by using the relative error formula, that is delta H by H 100% is equal to, so I square 2, so that is 2 into delta I by I plus delta R by R, then plus delta T by T, bracket complete, into 100 percentage. So after putting the percentage, respectively resistance is 1, the current is, that is 2 percentage current is 2 percentage, so therefore 2 into 2 plus resistance change in 1 percentage, then time change in 1 percentage. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1, that is 6 percentage. So in such way that we get the final answer. So option number B is the correct answer for the given example. Many times such a question is asked into the NEET examination. So remember. Next, the numbers of significant figures in 0, 0.0. Okay, so very simple question, significant figures we have to solve. So after the decimal, neglecting the 0, how many numbers are? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So significant figures are 4 for the given example. So option number B is correct answer. We go for the next example, the dimensional formula for magnetic flux. So very simple, magnetic flux, as we know that the formula, so that is the magnetic field equal to magnetic flux divided by area. So therefore magnetic flux equal to magnetic field into A, but we don't know the dimensional formula for magnetic field. So how to calculate the dimensional formula for magnetic field? Remember the formula, force equal to I B L sine of theta. This is the formula you have to study in 11th. So we have to calculate the magnetic field. So B equal to force divided by I into L sine theta. So what is the SI unit from this? So that is force measuring Newton, current measuring ampere, length measuring, that is meter. So calculate the dimensional formula for magnetic field. So it becomes M1 L1 T minus 2. Then dimensional formula for ampere, that is IT, I for current, T for time, and then for length, that is L1. So it becomes, that is M1, L1 get cancelled, that is L0, T raised to minus 3 and I raised to minus 1. Remember, this is the dimensional formula for magnetic field. Magnetic field, and we have to calculate the dimensional formula for magnetic flux. So very simple, that is phi equal to product of B into A. What is the magnetic field dimension? M1 L0 T minus 3 I minus 1, and then dimensional formula for area L square. So it becomes, that is M1 L2 T minus 3 I minus 1. So M1 L2 T minus 3 I minus 1. M1 L2 T minus 3 I minus 1. So the M1 L2 T minus 3 I minus 1, option number first. Now here some print mistake. So that is M1 L2 T minus 3 I minus 1. Next MCQ. What is the unit of K? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. As we know that Coulomb's law, that is force equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. So from here we can calculate 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, that is a force into R square divided by Q1 into Q2. So from here we have to calculate the SI unit, force measuring Newton meter, that is Newton meter square divided by Coulomb square. So that is Newton meter square divided by Coulomb square. So option number B is the correct answer of the given MCQ. Next, the position of the particle moving along the y-axis is given by, so that is y is the position is given, and as we know that position is measured in meter, that is the distance or displacement, where y is the measure in meter already given, t in second. Then the dimension of dr, so we have to calculate the dimension formula for b. So how to calculate the dimension formula for b? Very easy. What is given? Y equal to at square minus b into t cube. As we know that according to the dimensional analysis, so y having dimensions m, second term having dimension also m1, y having dimensions that is L1, second terms having dimension also L1, and third term having dimension also L1. So according to that we just compare both, that is b t cube equal to L1, so that is b equal to L divided by, this is the time, so time dimension that is t raised to 3, so it becomes that is L1 t raised to minus 3. So this is the dimensional formula for B. So the option number C is the correct answer for the given example. We go for the next MCQ. Now it is very easy. The square root of the product of inductance and the capacitance. Inductance denoted by the letter L and capacitance denoted by the letter C. In standard 12 you have to study the frequency, that is resonant frequency, having formula 1 upon 2 pi under root of L into C. So we have to solve the SI unit for under root of LC, and what is the SI unit of frequency? That is per second. So therefore the SI unit of under root LC, that is second. Second means this is the dimension of time. Very simple and important question, many times asked into the examination. We go for the next example. The example, which of the following measurement is the most precise? Most precise value means very simple, having the unit is very small, kilometer very large, meter is very large, centimeter is again very small unit is mm. So that is 5 mm, it is the very precise value of given measurement. That is minimum error possibility in that case. Next, the mean length of an object is 5 centimeter. The any object is given having mean length 5 centimeter. Which of the following measurement is the most accurate? So that is, we have to all four values are given. We have to just take the subtraction. That is 5 minus 4.9, second 5 minus 4.805, then 5.25 minus 5, then 5.4 minus 5 is equal to, so the first answer is 0.1, second answer is 0.805, third 0.25, and last that is 0.4. Out of all four, so 0.1 is the very least and very minimum value. So therefore the most accurate measurement is 4.9 centimeter, option number first. Next, the displacement of oscillating particle is given by, this is the formula is given of displacement means y is the displacement, having unit is meter. The dimension formula for ABCD, we have to calculate the dimension formula for ABCD. So for comparison we can conclude that the y dimension is exactly equal to the A dimensions, that is y dimension is exactly y dimensions is equal to A dimension, that is meter, that is L1 bx. So dimension of B equal to, that is 1 upon that is x, so that is x raised to minus 1, means the dimension is that is L raised to minus 1, then C and T, so that is C equal to 1 by T, so dimension is that is T raised to minus 1, and D is the dimensionless quantity. Into the bracket of sign, all are the dimensionless quantity, so therefore we get for A, B, C, D, so dimensions are that is L1, next that is L minus 1, C that is T minus 1, and T is the dimensionless quantity. So dimensionless, that is complete 0. So therefore we get L1 and L minus 1 get cancelled, T minus 1. So the answer is option number B is the final answer. So we go for the next MCQ. A physical quantity Q is calculated according to the expression Q equal to A cube B cube divided by C into under root of D if the percentage error in ABC are given, respectively given. So what is the percentage error in Q? Very simple. What is the formula for the percentage error? That is very easy. So that is delta Q divided by Q into 100% is equal to, so A cube means 3 into delta A divided by A. Second, B cube, that is 3 into delta B divided by B. For C, that is delta C divided by C. For D, that is half delta D divided by D, bracket complete, into 100%. And as we know that the percentage values are given for ABCD respectively. For A, that is the 2%, so 3 into 2. For B, that is the 1%, 3 into 1. For C, that is the 3%, and for D, that is the 4%. So we get the final answer. So is equal to 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 3, 4 by 2, that is 2%. So that is 14%. So the answer is 14%. So the option is C. Which of the following pairs physical quantity does not have the same dimensions formula? Work done and torque, same dimension formula. Angular momentum and Planck constant, same dimension formula. Impulse and linear momentum also same dimension formula. Means the option number C does not have the same dimension. Tension and surface tension. Next, using the mass, length and time, current as the fundamental quantities, then dimension formula for, we have to calculate the dimension formula for permeability. So permeability dimension formula is very easy, as we know that according to the formula of Biot-Savart law, so that is B equal to dB equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta upon r square. According to that, we can calculate the SI unit for mu naught, that is B measure in Tesla. 1 meter get cancelled, so that is meter, and current becomes ampere. So this is the SI unit. According to that, we have to calculate the dimension formula, but we require the dimension formula of B, that is magnetic field. So how to calculate the dimension formula for magnetic field? As we know that according to the formula, force equal to IBL sine of theta. So according to that, B equal to force divided by length into I into sine theta. So as we know that force measuring Newton, ampere into length, that is meter. So we can calculate, that is the dimension formula for force, m1 l1 t minus 2. Then dimension formula for current, that is I. Then dimension formula for meter, that is length. So length get cancelled, so it becomes m1 l0 t minus 2 I minus 1. So according to that, put here the dimension formula for Tesla, that is magnetic field. So m1 l0 t minus 2 I minus 1. Then dimension formula for meter, that is L1 divided by dimensional formula for ampere. So that is current, that is I. So we get the final answer, that is m1 L1 t minus 2 I minus 1. So remember the dimension formula for permeability. Now it is most important formula, you have to remember m1 L1 t minus 2 I minus 1. The option number C is the answer of given question. Now we go for the next. The magnetic force on the point charge is given. Force equal to charge multiplied by velocity into magnetic field, and we have to calculate the dimension of D. So in the previous, we already calculate the dimension of P, that is M1 L0 T minus 2 I minus 1, that is M1 L0 T minus 2 I minus 1. So the option number C is the solution of given example. Now the question is asking to the NEET 2020, very easy. What is given? A screw gauge has least count is given 0.1 mm and the number of divisions are 50, and we have to calculate the pitch of the screw gauge. So how to calculate the pitch of the, we have to calculate the pitch of the screw gauge. So that is equal to least count, remember the formula, least count multiplied by total number total number of division. So very simple question they ask into the NEET. So the product of both 0.1 0.01 on multiplication 50, so it becomes that is 0.5 mm. So remember, very simple question they ask into the NEET, very simple. Remember the formula, how to calculate the pitch of the screw gauge, that is the product of least count multiplied by total number of division. The option number B is the correct answer. Taking into account of the significant figures, what is the value of, we take the subtraction of 9.99, very easy, so we can calculate very fast. So what is the subtraction? That is 9.99 minus that is 0.0099, so we get 9.98900. So very simple. So from the decimal there are the two places, from the decimal there are two significant figures. So for the answer we have to consider from the decimal two significant figures are considered. So therefore option number A is the correct answer of given example. Next, dimension formula of stress. Very simple. Stress means that is the normal force divided by area. Stress means very simple. Remember the formula. Stress equal to that is normal force divided by area. So according to that, normal force means in Newton, area means in meter. So dimension formula that is M1 L1 T minus 2 divided by dimension formula area, that is L2. So that is 1 get cancelled, so it becomes L1 M1 L minus 1 T minus 2. So the answer is option number C is the correct answer of given example. Very simple question they asked into the NEET 2020. So next example. So SI unit of thermal conductivity. What is the SI unit of thermal conductivity? Very simple. So remember the formula, Q equal to K into A delta T divided by delta X. So according to that we can solve K equal to that is Q. Q means that is Q by T. So it becomes Q by T divided by A into delta T divided by delta X. So that is Q by T means that is watts. Q by T means that is watts divided by area means meter square. Delta T by delta X means Kelvin divided by meter. 1 meter get cancelled, so therefore we get the answer watts per meter Kelvin. So this is the important question. Remember asking to the NEET 2020, watts per meter Kelvin. Option number B is the correct answer of the given question. We go for the next example. Very simple example, we have to calculate the percentage error in X. So formula, remember, delta X by X, that is 100%, so is equal to, so A square, that is 2 times delta A divided by A, plus for B that is 1 by 2 delta B divided by B, for C raised to 1/3, so that is 1/3 delta C divided by C. For DQ, that is 3 into delta D divided by D. So that is okay. So put the value in percentage. So what is the percentage values are given for the ABCD? For ABCD, the percentage values are given respectively 1%, 2%, 3%, and 4%. So put the values from here, that is 2 into. For delta A, the percentage error is given, that is 1. For delta B, the percentage error 2, that is 1 by 2 into 2. For delta C, that is 3 given, 1 by 3 into 3. And for D, that is 4 percentage. So 3 into 4. So what we get the final answer? Very simple, just by multiplication we get the final answer. 2 ones are 2, 2 2 get cancelled, that is plus 1, 3 3 get cancelled, that is plus 1, and then 3 4s are 12. So make the complete addition of given. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that is 16 percentage. So the final answer is option number A is the correct